Right. Let's see. I am streaming. It has been a long ass time since I have streamed. So probably going to be a 0 viewer stream, but oh well. Gotta get back on the horse. Trying to play music, but it's so weird talking with a headset on. Oh well. No music, I guess. Alright, that's better. If I'm gonna talk alone to myself in the void, might as well do it without a headset. Anyway, so I want to work on my reimplementation of the set command. And if you don't know sed, I mean, you probably know it for to like search and replace in files. Like this would replace foo by bar, but it can do a lot more. So yeah. Anyway. Hop. So I haven't worked on this for like how long? Last time was September 20th, 2022, so it has been 2 years. Almost. Wait, no, a year. A bit more than a year. A year and a half. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, I feel old. But I do remember that I was implementing the exec part. Let's try to do this way. And so I've completely finished, if I remember, the parsing. So like sed is like its own mini language. Yeah, like something like this. So you can even have like you can even have label and branching, so jumps, and you have like groups of commands and so on and so on. So it's I think it's Turing complete, as far as I can tell. But anyway, there is a lot of syntax to parse, and I've pretty much done that, I think. But now I need the execution part, which I think I have done most of the simple one. Like I've done the individual commands. Okay. So here is my list of commands. And I've done most of them. So that's nice. And I think I've written already unit tests for most of them as well. Huh? So yeah, print line number, create comments. Yeah, that's all fine. I didn't implement the branching, of course. I didn't implement changing or opening a line. Didn't do the group thing. And I remember I did not do like I did like individual commands, but I did not do like the executing multiple ones of them, multiple commands, one after the other. Stream bitrate of this. Oh, why is the bitrate so low? Why is the bitrate so low? I don't get it. Stream. Output. Streaming. Okay. Why is the bitrate so fucked? I think it was this. Apply. Is that dynamic? It is dynamic. That's cool. So bitrate is now at 4000. Okay. Well, we'll see. Hopefully it's better. I wonder. Output. General. Huh. Good quality, audio, video. Okay. Yeah, it should be fine. I don't know. I'll see. Maybe the stream quality is garbage. Oops. So let's see how I did the main. Get opt, yes, and then there is a parsing, and I get a script, and then I just, if I remember, a script is just an array of commands, and then I call exec with the array of commands and the arguments, which are the file names, okay? And so exec, and this is the one that is called. Then so, okay, I have the commands, local file path length. Then I call exec init. I set the auto print, that's fine. Here it's always, oops. Here it's always false, but I guess we can change it later, it doesn't matter. And in it, I just initialize some global variables, and I default to stdin, I guess. Oh no, like if there is none, I default to stdin. Yeah, okay, that's true. Then I'm supposed to iterate over the commands and iterate and do that. Okay. And is this used anywhere? Or is it like pseudocode? Next cycle. Exec next happen. In the test, do I have like next? Oh yeah, so I did code more stuff. I remember there is a cycle thing going on, like for like each command is each set command has its own cycle. We'll read more about what's going on there. But yeah, reading my old code is actually not too bad. But I think it's one of the cleanest projects I've ever made. So yes. Those are just the implementation of individual commands. So those are fine. Exec command, it takes a command, then it goes into the lookup, and okay, that's fine. Exec line. So it takes a line and it takes a command. ID command last. Exec init. So current file, what the fuck is current file? Ah, yes, I remember. Okay, that's a function that returns because I have like potentially multiple file, and I think if you put multiple files, it's just gonna apply the script one, like just concatenate all the files. And so we have a current file function that returns well, it's a current file. And if file is equal to null, and I guess it returns null if there is no more file, and file path index, and those are like static local variables. Okay, where do I call this? To in next cycle, okay. And so if file different than null, if it's different than if we haven't reached the end, we return the file itself. If file is different than std_in, so it is the end of the file, but it's different than std_in, we close it. Then we set it to null. And if it is the last file, we return null. Otherwise, we just increase the file path index. And here it will pick up the last file. It will check if it's std_in. File fopen, file path error. It will open it automatically. If there is an error, we just output it, and then we go to the next file, and we recursively call it. Yeah, that's fine. And if opening it was fine, we just return file. Okay, I understand. Then I have a thing called next cycle. So again, two static variables, line size and line. So line size init, okay. If line, and I think get line. I think get line is like from a stdlib, right? Get line. Yes, and it automatically reallocs. Yes, it automatically reallocs the line if there isn't enough space. And so I guess that just reads the line, right? If line xmalloc, yes. So we get the current file. We check if there is an error. Error no. And so we just get the line, check for error, check for if is equal OF. Why no OF before get line called though? Okay, I guess I've made some tests and there's some kind of strange behavior with EOF. And so yeah, if errno is different than 0, there is an error. Otherwise, if it returns -1, it's the I actually wonder. Man get line, return value on success, get line and get delim returns the number of character read, including the delimited character, but terminating null byte. This value can be used to handle both functions return -1 on failure to read line, including end of file condition. Ah, okay. So they treat end of file as a as an error, which is a bit strange. So yeah, here we know it's end of file. And so we call next cycle, which will call current file, which will open the next file. Okay, that's fine. Then line index. Where is line index? Ah, yes, it's just used to like the stuff that print the line index. Okay, that's fine. And return the line. So next cycle is just getting the next line out of all the files. So maybe I shouldn't call it next cycle, but just next line. Or just current line, I'm not sure. And at the very end of all this, I return... So an exec next. Yes. Okay, there is this. Is exec line? No, okay. I guess this is like some draft. So next cycle after that, there is file lookup capacity, file lookup entry. I think this is only used for the write and read commands, or it's not used at all, apparently. Get file, not used at all, okay. Not sure why I wrote this. 3 files. This is some debugging stuff for testing. I do none 1p sed app. Isn't there like a the argument R file on the argument W file shall terminate the shall support at least 10 write file arguments. Okay, I think I just started implementing the write command and just gave up. I've put the R and W command verb shall terminate the editing command. Each W shall be created before processing the begin. The shall support at least 10 W files. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think it will be useful later, and I think it's in relation with this paragraph. But so I have a thing to get the next line, okay. And so I think the way it works is indeed for so I guess we have like, where is this? So this is a struct command, and it's and I think it's like null terminated, so we just do for struct command current command is equal to commands yes while current command is different than null, current command plus plus. I think that's fine. I think that should be fine. Can't I do like some ugly debugging of current command? And I think with the main it should work. Yep. Ninja build sed and I just do like, I don't know, whatever, some this, and then I think I can split them like this. Let's just do a bunch of 10D. Okay, that does not work. I forgot how the parsing does stuff. So it calls parse script. So it's struct of commands. Yes. Dialog. Command last. What is command last? Oh, it's called -1. And this is the ID. Okay, I get it. So, okay, so this is not like different than null. This is ID is different than command last, like so. And can I put this on? I thought there was like C build and then clang format, I think. Yes, I can clang format, that's nice. Let's try this one more time. Okay, so I have 3 address and I have 3 commands. That's nice. So I can definitely iterate over the commands. And so next I just do exec line Okay, that's what I... Exec line. Okay, this is very similar. So I just do exec command and then next cycle at the end. And I remember a pattern space. So I think I need to load the line into the current pattern space. Delete new line. Okay. I'm not. Oh, I'm not. I'm not eager to dive into the substitute command ever again. But I think it's like well tested. And actually, this is like the most complex one. So, what the? How do you do in Vim? No, like G. No. How do you compute again the number of lines? No. I forgot how to compute the number of lines in Vim. No. Compute number of line highlighted Vim. No. Highlighted string length. G. Control G. G, Control G. 69. Oh, perfect. I have the perfect number of lines for this thing. Okay, yeah, but such a complex command in 69 isn't that bad, although I should have commented it more because this is a bit nightmarish to read. Anyway. Exec next. Exec next up and quit. Print line number. Ah, fuck, I'm so confused. Maybe I should read this. The utility is a stream editor that shall read one or more text making anything according to the script of the commands and write the result to standard output. The script shall be obtained from either the script or parent script. The said utility shall conform to the base definition. Yes. Yeah, I don't care about those. Yes, the input files shall be text files. Synchronous events standard out. The input file shall be written to standard output with the editing command specified in the script apply. If the standard error shall be used only for diagnostics. Yes. Files. Script shall consist of editing of commands following the following form. Definition. Cycle. There mention of a cycle. The default operation sets cyclically shall happen a line of inputs unless it's terminating new line character into the pattern space. Okay, so we start by appending the current line into the pattern space. So what we do is we do, I think I'm gonna rename this to be current line. No. Next line. Yeah, sounds good. Yes, that's fine. It's probably the C-long format somewhere. So what I do is char line is equal to next line. then I do mem copy, no, str copy into pattern space line. It's fine, right? The pattern space is a big buffer. I can do this, I think. I think though, to avoid like buffer overflow, I should do str and copy, and it should be pattern whatever this was. Yes. Yes, alright. So I copy it in the pattern space. If all operators happen a line of input, less it's terminating new line character into the pattern space. Done. Reading from input shall be skipped if a new line was in the pattern space prior to a D command, ending the previous cycle. Okay. Let's do h next line skipped sometimes with D. I didn't understood quite well what they meant, but that's what I'm supposed to do, I think. The command, the set utility shall then apply in sequence all commands whose address is select that pattern space. Until a command starts the next cycle or quit. The set utility shall then apply the sequence of all commands whose addresses select that pattern space. Oh, okay, I understand. So I have to do like if, let's write pseudocode if, let's rename this actually because this is too long in just command, okay. And okay, this is retarded, I understand now why I did the function above. Exec line. So what I need to do is actually move this into after it's been copied to the pattern space, like so. This is not needed anymore. So, and whatever, there is like some kind of for loop here, which I'm actually not sure what. I'm not sure what the condition in it will be. So I think actually this could be like a while line different than null. And actually this could be something like a do while. Can I do this? No, I cannot. I have to declare it above. Like so. Okay. That looks decent. And then I was doing an if. Yes. If command address matches current line exec. And I don't think I did something to. So yes, the addresses are parsed, but they are never checked. Okay, I've never done a thing to check them. Addresses. Then I have a struct addresses, which contains a count, because I remember there is multiple kinds of addresses, and there can be either 0, 1, or 2. So there is a count, there is address, which is a tagged union address type, which can be either, I guess, a line number or a regular expression. And then this is either a line, last, or regular expression. Okay. Well, first, I have no clue how I'm gonna get the last, because that would mean I have to read the entire file before, and then, yeah. So we have to do like a switch on actually, let's handle the simple case first, where if command addresses and I would guess count is equal to 0, then it always matches because there is no address. And so we do exec and continue like so. Then if there is only one address, and we're gonna assert command addresses count is lower or equal than 2. If it's equal to 1, we do a switch on command addresses confused. So where is this used again? And the struct addresses as field addresses. That's convenient. Yeah, I mean, I guess I had to have the count somewhere, but yeah, maybe it was easier for the parsing. Anyhow. And so that's address 0, and we do type this. Then case address last. We're just gonna do a assert 0 because I have no clue how to handle that for now. Then I have line, which is okay. And I have a regular expression, like so. Okay. And I'm guessing this is not a pointer. Okay. So I cannot handle this. I need the line index. Do I have the line index? Yes, it is a global. So I can just use it, I guess. So this I do if line index is equal to, can I like put this in struct address, let's just call it, yeah, let's make it a pointer called just, yeah, A. I think it will be a small scope, so just having a one letter variable name should be decent. And so this is this, this is this, this is this, and it's a type. And so a data, and this is line. If then we yeah, do Et we do exec and whatever. Yeah, this is a bit messy, huh? But oh well, I think I can refactor it just after. Then I have a regular expression which set at h, which is regxt. Forgot how you apply that, but shouldn't be too bad. It's probably, it's again like one of those conditions. I think if you do a continue in a switch, does that apply to the switch? I don't think so. Does continue in a switch make sense? Because it would continue to the next one, but it does that by default. So I guess we just don't need any break there. And so I do need man regex. Is there? So there is a regex regexec. Do I have already an example of this somewhere? Regexec. Yes, I do. Oh, and I already have test case for it, so I can actually look at it. So this is not this. This is reg exec, and it has the address of a data p reg, like so, and then the string to match on. So this is p reg, and then just a string, which I guess is count line. Then match. Yes, that's if you want match groups, but I don't care about match groups. And does it return 0 on match or non-match? I remember it's weird. Return value regexec return 0 for a successful match, so it should be equal to 0. If it's equal to 0, then we exec. Okay, that's not too painful. That is not too painful. Okay, then man 1p said address. Comment do address extend? Address is instead. Address is 0 as a decimal number that counts the input line across file. A dollar character. Editing command with no addresses shall select every pattern space. Yes, that's it. That's what I have. Editing command with one address shall select each pattern space that matches the address. Okay, so they don't want the line. Yes, because the line will be constant, but the pattern space will change according to the previous commands. So I guess I should not be using line here, but I should be using pattern space. Yeah. The context address consists of B, R, E. This kind of irregular expression. Usually slash. Editing command with no addresses. Yes, an editing command with one addresses shall select each pattern space. Okay, that's what I've just done. An editing command with two addresses shall select the inclusive range from the first pattern space that matches the first address through the next pattern space that matches the second. Okay, that's gonna get a lot trickier. Let's just focus on let's do the like two addresses as a to-do. To-do two addresses. yes. And then I have an exec command thing, which I can just copy paste here, which I guess is just what I commands I exec command. Oh, okay. I guess it's like I just can just put comments like so. And what does exec command do? It's a lookup on the okay. Okay, so we just do this. And I guess we can use a continue here as well. Yes. Okay. Alright. CRN copy. Yeah, that should be it. So we continue to the next iteration after executing a command. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep. I'm still wondering how we could implement two addresses. So it would be the exact same thing as this, like for the matching on the pattern space. It's just that we would need like an on-off switch, like if we're in the range. Yeah. Yeah, I guess just each command struct maybe should have like a switch, but I don't like this because the switch will only be used. I mean, not a switch, but like some kind of toggle variable where it will only be used during the execution and not the parsing. Yeah. I guess there is no point in overcomplicating thing. I just create a little boolean, which is if it's like inside or outside, and I can like malloc an array maybe above. Not sure. Not sure. Okay. How do I test this? So I had an exec line thing, and I think this is basically it. Huh? So this whole thing is exec line. I think we can delete this. So line is equal to next line. Gosh, not really, because it's gonna execute it on the pattern space. So yeah, I think I can just do this, and then copy paste this below where it was before, like so. Then we do exec commands like so, and it's just commands. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I remember all of those are not static functions because I need to use them in the tests. Okay, and I have like a debug set pattern space and so on and so on. All right. I'm realizing now that maybe doing very old, like starting to code back old projects is not the best idea for streaming because like nobody has no freaking clue what the fuck I'm doing. But yeah, I guess it's just an excuse to stream back. Uh, mm, um, so I have a function that executes a list of commands on the current line, aka current pattern space. Yes. Iterate over the commands. If the address matches, we execute that command. Actually, it might be better if I do match is equal to false. And here we do match equal to true. Here there is an else if. Here we do match equals to true. Same here, this will be copy pasted at the very end, and this is match is equal to true. And this is just if match. Yes, there is a bit less duplicated code if I do this. And for now, let's just do I mean, this could be a switch as well. I think this should be a switch as well. Switch on this, like so. Then there is case 0, like so. And then there is case 1, like so. Case statement, not in switch statement. Is it because of this? Oh, I think I need this. Okay, I need 2 of those, I think. Oh yeah, indentation is getting weird. I think if I don't have a scope here, yeah, I have to have a scope there. And that's a bit annoying. That is a bit annoying. I guess I could just do... Could just declare it above. Who cares? It's equal to null by default. And then I just set it here and nobody cares. Like so. Then case 2 addresses, and then we do assert 0 because I don't know how to do that yet. And then default is also assert 0 because that's never going to happen. Okay. Does this look clean? No. Forgot to break here. And yeah, that break doesn't matter too much. So annoying that you have to break everywhere for in C. The switch statement could have been so clean, but they had to make us do right break everywhere. Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of readable. Oops. What did I do? Yes, that's fine. And I guess I don't have to write break for the last one. Okay. How am I going to test this? So I just have an exec command thing. Test exec. Okay. I think next symbol is going to be next line. Like so. Let's see if the unit tests are still working. That's the unit tests. Yes, they are. Okay. So I did unit test for next line, for current file, for exec command, for a bunch of exec commands. Current file, exec command, exec command, exec commands. Okay. I guess now, since I have next line, I already have current file. I need to do test exec. It's not exec line, it's exec commands. And so, what would be the best way of testing this? Can I redirect std in and then write to std in? Is that kind of funky? I don't know. So I need some kind of hook into... Oh, why have I written a file like this? This guy. I need some kind of hook into next line, I guess. So exec commands. Oh no, exec commands is only on the current pattern space, so I don't give a shit about next line and so on. That's gonna be handy for testing. I have to do less work. So I could do, I don't know, debug, set pattern space to, what could I set it to? Let's say one lane, let's say ABC, because why not? Wait, no, that doesn't work. Let's just say it's foo. Then I need to build an array of commands. Did I already build an array of commands that I can copy paste by any chance? Commands. Nope, first time. Alright. This takes a script T of commands. Can I do... Actually, do I really want this? I think it will be easier if I do command. Then it's just an array instead of a pointer. And can I just start doing shit like this? Wait, oh, I got confused. No. This, which is gonna be weird, but oh well. Can I do? I forgot if you can do this. I think I can. ID. Let's just do a bunch of print commands. Can I have this? Like, what if I have like two prints with yeah, with nothing else, and the address are just 0. I think by default it puts the rest to 0, right? I mean, do I really want to put that to chains? I don't think I want. So command, it has an ID, it has an inverse. I forgot about inverse, but whatever, that's for later. And it has some data, but P has no... The P command has no data, right? So it has no... Yeah, doesn't give a shit. Yeah, okay. So I can just say that this, and then address... Oh, actually, maybe that doesn't work. The named field, like this. Is equal to... no clue. Just... count is equal to 0, that's fine, right? Let's say, so we want a bunch of P commands. Can I even compile this? Yes, I can. Okay, that's nice. Let's do formatting. Yes. So we have a bunch of commands. I have a pattern space. And now I just run exec command with an S, and it's just commands like so. Okay, so apparently in set.h I have to... Oh. The command... Do I just declare all the garbage above? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's go back to exec. Let's copy paste this. Let's copy paste that. And up, you have a prototype. Where is it's the very bottom? You return up. Oh yeah, okay. Unexpected signal cut. Yes. So we already have our first error. Yes, okay. And it's a shame that can't I make dev null? Okay, that doesn't. And just remove the whole output, but I would just like to get rid of this garbage. So it crashed. Alright, let's start debugging. Can I comment out this whole thing? Can I resize a little bit this? So it will just iterate over the commands and that's it. Does that work? Still crash. Can I just do nothing? Yes, if I do nothing, it won't crash. Hallelujah. So, what is wrong? GigaChat terminal setup. Indeed. Indeed. See, there is no GUI anymore. It's just fucking text. Oh, c'est Souf. Salut mec. Incredible. Yes. I am rewriting the set command because I have no fucking life and I'm a fucking loser. How about you? Just what we need. Just what we need. Way to do it. Just what we need, way to do it. Bruh. Spreek Engels? Per favor. Just... Minimaliste, quoi. Ouais. C'est vrai que c'est assez minimaliste, tous ces trucs-là. Bah, ouais, non. Mais là, c'est plus minimaliste. C'est genre, je fais semblant d'être minimaliste, mais en vrai, j'ai genre un langage serveur et tous les trucs modernes. Donc, on est à des années-lumière du minimalisme, je crois. Mais il y a le look minimaliste, donc c'est quelque chose déjà. Yeah, okay. I just forgot to I just forgot my own fucking convention that the last command needs to be command last, like so. So of course it's crashing. Okay, no more crash. Let's do let's slowly uncomment my stuff. Like so. That doesn't crash. Hallelujah. That does not crash. Hallelujah. That does not crash. Hallelujah. Okay. Yeah, it's actually my setup is a bit annoying on stream because I'm so zoomed in. Usually I am able to have like 4 splits open here and like the output of the program or whatever in a like way next to it. But yeah, that would look like garbage on stream. And so what I need to do is, well, yeah, basically redirect std out before I do this. Then I do this, then I flush, then I expect to have as an output who. Oh, wait, actually, did I get that right for the first time? Hell yay. Wait, or did I celebrate too early? Yes, I did. The file contents of stdout does not match the string foo. That is unfortunate. Ah, yes, I remember that criterion is very annoying because it like shows what you expect, but it doesn't show the actual fucking stdout. That's so fucking annoying. That is so fucking annoying. Yeah. Okay, that's not fun. That is not fun. Is there another command with which I can test NP? But like a simple command. Let's see. So that I don't have to play with stdout garbage. I can delete the buffer, that's fine. Yeah. Replace whole by pattern. Print escape. Exec next. Print. Quit. Exchange. Actually, I could just do exchange, right? Because there is also a hold space, which basically is just like one more buffer in which you can like put stuff and then process the pattern space, and then like the hold space stays the same. It's just a bit more memory. Yeah, I guess I can test with exchange. That should be fine. Test exec. Yes, let's just do XX. And so can I set the hold space to bar, and then I don't need to play with stdout stupidity. And can I like exchange it 3 times so that at the end I need to do cr assert string equal of debug pattern space should be equal to bar, since it has been exchanged 3 times, and hold space is foo. Yes, okay, how about like can I make it fail? Yes, okay, that makes sense. And so just seeing, okay, that the 93 pass, that's nice. What if I forget one exchange? So now it goes back and then it's bad. Okay. Alright. So the basic test is working. But that's with no address. Let's just say yeah, a better name than this will be address count 0. Then we can copy paste it. Let's do a rest of 1. Oh. Okay, this is going to be slightly trickier to test. Now I want to, there is like one address. Count, let's say all match. Let's make, is this called data? I forgot. Can I do this line is equal 0? I think it starts at 1. Can I do this? That's unfortunate. Can't do this. It's not data. How did I call it? Addresses. This. Counts. And then it has a type. So it's a tagged union with a type. Test exec. It has a count. Oh yeah, remember, this is going to be disgusting. Addresses. And then it has type, which is address, let's say line, and then in the union, it has a line that, no, data. Oh, for fuck's sake, oh, this is painful. Oh. Non-struct. Oh, fuck, I cannot... How about I just omit it? Like a sneaky guy. This is just a warning now. Missing braces around initializer. He doesn't like that. He does not like that. Ah, yes, okay, because that's an array, of course. Oh. Count the curly braces with me, children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We call that readable. Hell yeah. Does it work though? Yes, I mean, that obviously won't work, but is it crashing? It's not crashing, so must be good, right? Okay, this is a bit funky, but okay. Maybe I should just do a helper function to set this kind of crap. And so I want a thing that always matches, so I think we can copy paste this 3 times. The annoying part is when I'm gonna like format the stuff, it's gonna be disgusting. Oh no, it's actually correct. Okay. And then actually, even with addresses like this, since they all match, it should be the same result as before. It's not. I need to go back in exec.c and the line index. I want to know it starts at 0. That's bad. It should start at 1. So if I do 0, 0, 0, then it passes. Yes, okay. But if I'm not mistaken, if I say foo and then I pipe this into sed and I say 1, I don't know, s foo bar, like so. Yeah, this is the first line. If I put a 0, it's just gonna say it's an error. So but in the parsing, do I when I parse an address, delimited cut, parse address. So address last, I don't care. Address line, okay, that's nice. Line str2, you will. If okay, it cannot be 0, so that's the stuff I just tested. But no, it is equal to, like I didn't do a -1. So in exec line index, where do I do line index ++? I do it here. But yeah, I'm just guessing I can start this at 1 and it will be fine. Test exec. Where this is never true. What the file contents stdout does not match. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So actually there is other like line index stuff, like other tests that rely on this. Okay. So yeah, so this cannot be. This has to be 0. Yeah. Do I do? Okay, manipulate it here. Yes, I manipulate it for the equal, so print line number. So it's this one. Next line. Yeah, it is true that that in theory, next line is called before the stuff, so it will be equal to 1. Yes. And is it static? Can I do one more debug thing? Which is just, I think, size t, debug exec set line index const size t line index. Let me just do line index is equal to line index because I don't want to make this a global variable, so we do like weird hacky stuff like this. And yeah, this can be void. This is size t, right? Yes. So can I do debug set line index to 1. Yes, I need to go there and do 3. No, it's up, line, index, size t, line, index, and this is a void. Yes, okay, that works. Alright, so this is a second basic test where they all match. Now I need a test where none match. Yeah, this is like a lot of copy paste, but oh well, this is a unit testing, and if you've read one of them, you can read all of them. And like making like trying to generalize this is a bit yeah, it gets complex. But yeah, maybe I should try, but I don't know. Yeah, who cares? Who cares? So non-match, and so let's just put like random line numbers here. And let's specify that those are for line addresses, not regex addresses. And so, yes, this is correct, and we expect then that this is foo, this is bar, like we expect that it didn't change anything. Yes, can I make it fail? Yes, I can. And I forgot, is there like a way to like isolate some tests to not have like the dirty output every time? Isn't there like a K or something? Quiet version list, fail, color encoding ASCII, short file name, filter, I think this is the one I want. And this matching the given pattern. Can I do filter, I don't know, exec commands. Nope. How about I put little stars? Do you like little stars? You don't? Oh, yes, you do. Okay. 3 passing, 3 tested. Okay. So I have to put little stars, but then I do whatever, I make it fail. Yes, and now the output is a bit clearer. Let's put it back to where it's supposed to be. What other test cases should I have? I think I should test regex addresses. I should test if like some match but some don't. Let's do that first. And this is address line count 1. Some match, like so. And let's say this one is at line 1, and so it should have swapped them once. Yeah, this is not a very robust test because let's say like my conditions are garbage and it just executes 3 of them. This test will still be true, but yeah. I don't know, is there like any other command than X that could be like better for testing purposes? Where's my big array? Give me my big array. Yes, this is my big array. Nothing that can print, the printing is annoying. This prints, this is a command. Substitute is too annoying to build. This is too annoying to build. Next, line escape, that's a print. Replace hold by pattern. That could be something. Replace pattern by hold. So I think I could use like the G append pattern by hold. Actually, I should maybe use like G. So let's go back to count 0. What if I put like G? So it matches always and is whole space. Append pattern by hold. Yes. So this is foo. This stays the same, but here we have bar, bar, bar. And I should actually put this like maybe, I don't know. Can I put like a delimiter like this? I don't know. What's a good way of doing this? Can I have this like this so that we can actually count them? Maybe I can like actually just remove one. Is that a good test? Trees. Oh. Does that like insert a new line? Oh yes, it does. Is that like correct? Like if I search for big G, big G, big G, globally substitute the nom de la sequence. No. Where's my big G? Oh, like this, big G. Where are you, big G? Yes. Append to the pattern space a new line followed by the content of the hold space. Okay. So I have implemented it correctly. Okay. Oh, I have 2 times the same thing. Well, that makes things simpler. I can just have new lines. But so, yes, okay, it's passing, but it's better than the X command, I think. So I can have G 2 times here. And again, this is like, this is, what the fuck am I doing? This is foo, bar, bar, and this just stays bar. We don't really care about testing this one. Then non-match. Again, we can skip the thing. And at the end, we can assert that nothing was touched. Is that correct so far? Yes, that is. Then, and again, we do G, G. And then we have this one doesn't match, but this one matches. And so this time we should have only 1 bar and preceded by 1 foo, and this we don't care. Okay, so it does work. It does work. It does work. It does work. Okay, but that's only for the line addresses. Now I have to switch to regex, and it's gonna be even more of a mess in there. Yes. Actually, wait, there is something I learned from let's call it static exec commands setup like so to make. Whoa. And I swear in my street, like they really like like the tuned cars, like with the flames and shit on them. And they like to do big noise because funny. Am I right? Yes. And then here I think I have a thing called init, which can be like a setup function, like so. This will make stuff slightly cleaner, I hope. Does that work? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Like so, and we just copy paste it around. And now we can remove all this. I think I'm missing the index to one thing. Okay. Okay, so same results, a bit less of repeating stuff. Yeah, those are different. This is like one line, and this is different every time. So yeah, I think this is as dry as it gets. Okay, next we need to test the regular expression. Yeah, and same thing, I need to test if, like, if they always match. No, I need those three cases, but for the regex. But actually, do we care? Because, like, I know that they can be all or none, or like some, but like, I only care about the sum. Like, I guess it's, like, those are like nice to haves, like as more sanity checks. But like, I think this is good enough. Address, regex, count one so much. And this is, yeah, that's probably the same. That's RE. This is RE, and this is not a line, this is, I forgot, .h. So this address is, it's called preg. But I think to initialize it, it's a bit tricky, so I don't think I will be able to do it like so. Yes. And I will need to do, I don't know, reg comp. Yes, I think that's it. I think I will need to do this, which will be command 0, and it's, this is gonna be not great, but wait, it's addresses 0 data preg. Yes, okay. Clean code, am I right? Oh well. And so let's just, and so I need 2 of those. This is for the second command. And let's say, yeah, the first one is like a regex like this, which will fail, but then the other one will be a regex that should succeed, which will be, I don't know, FO with a star. So it's like, can have multiple O's after, which is the case in this case, which is good in this case, and it should only happen it once. Yes, that works. What if I, yeah, of course, if I remove this one, I mean, oh yeah, it will crash, of course, because I don't have a regex. But what if I have a badly matching regex? Yes, it doesn't work anymore. Okay, So I think this is tested, the exec commands one. I mean, at least the basics of it. I know there is like a special case that I was reading about that I didn't implement yet, but okay. Well, let's implement it then. Exec commands. Oh, actually, it's later. It's like, yeah, it's this one. Mm. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm gonna add a boolean in the struct, even though I don't like it. Because the alternative is like mallocing during the exec, which is gonna create a lot of extra code. Up. So yeah, I should explain what my train of thought is. So I want to implement like the case where I have two addresses. And so when you have two addresses for a command, so it's like sed with like, for example, a 2 and then a comma and then like whatever, another line number and then a command. This will execute this command only on line between 2 and 56. And to have this, I need some kind of like toggle variable, which is set to true when we reach 2 and then set to false when we reach the second one. And it's the same behavior for like a regex, like first regex match, toggle to true, second regex match, toggle it to false. And as long as it's true, we execute the command. And I was thinking of like doing a malloc of bool or something like that, mallocing an array for each command, like an array of toggles, but it's too complicated, and so I'll just put it in the struct. Address, address type. So there's an IP reg and struct addresses, and then yeah, it's for this one, I think. I think we can have like a bool, and then it's like in range, maybe. Yeah, sure. Let's call it in range. Could call it like active. Yeah. No. Do they like refer to it with like some specific lingo in the documentation? Addresses. Addresses instead. Two addresses shall select an inclusive range, so they do call it a range. Okay, well, I just call it in range then. Then during the parsing, I should set this to false. Parse addresses. Parse addresses. Addresses in range is equal to false. Yeah, just to be safe. I mean, it's C, so it doesn't actually set it to 0 by default, I think. Yeah, so it's not to be safe, it has to be done. Then... I think we are gonna need a bool, which is gonna be called address match, because we are gonna reuse this code for like the to address one. Yes. So then there is a bunch of, I don't know what the argument would be. I guess it's just a pointer to a command, and this there, like so. And now it's just return. This is return, and at the end we return false. Yes, and then we do so match is equal to true, and match is equal to address match to command, and like so. Does that still work? Yes. Okay. And this can be static. This can be a private function. Can I say like die? It's never supposed to happen, so yeah, assert 0 is fine. Can I do this and it's fine? Yeah, okay. I guess having it and very hard undefined behavior. Not really. So much is equal to true. Can we do if it's if command let's call it just call it M, because I'm unsure. Because I am unsure of what's gonna happen. So what is the logic there? It's like if not in range and match, then in range is equal to true. If in range and match, then in range is equal to false. So if command addresses in range. Let's first start with, because it's gonna start by not being in range, and address match command. Then what happens? Well, then this is the start of the range, so this becomes true. This becomes true. Yes. Else if oops, this. So if this is true, if we are currently in the range and we match, then this becomes false, and at the very end we do just match is equal to whenever we're in range. And we can remove those useless things. Is there like a quicker way to write this? True, false. Can't we do if it matches? If it matches, it's equal to this. Yeah, but that's decently readable, so I'll keep it. Let's try, because I smell shorter code and I cannot resist this. So any range can be. Oh, but yeah, I said it from the beginning that it's a toggle, so just toggle it, motherfucker. Yeah. Okay, I did smell a shorter way. Yeah, so as soon as we have a match, you just toggle the in-range flag. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay. And no more assert 0, and here we can break. Okay. I guess that wasn't too bad to implement after all. I mean, still have to see if it actually works, but yeah. I'm getting tired. But I am on leave tomorrow, so do I care? Do I care? If match, execute command, continue. Do I really have a fucking continue at the end of the loop? That's kinda cringe, bro. That's kinda cringe. That's what happens when you copy paste like a retard. Okay. Ceiling formats. Okay. So now I need to actually test this. I think the way it's implemented, I'm happy with it for now. Still have no clue how I'm gonna implement the address length, because yeah, so if I do sed on like dollar is like the address for last line. So this command, like the D command, will only be executed on the on the last line of the file. So let's say etc shells. Well, that doesn't really prove anything, but like, I don't know. Let's replace slash with this. So yeah, you can see it modified only the last line. Oh yeah, fuck, there is my camera over that. Yeah, you could see it modified only the last line. But how do I know in advance because I'm like streaming the files, like I'm reading them line by line. I'm reading the file line by line. I'm not like reading the whole file and then giving one line at a time, because well, streaming is more efficient, memory-wise at least. So how do I know that it's gonna be the end of the file? I guess I can do like a stat. And then in whatever this returns, like I don't know the specification for it. Forgot. I mean, I used to know it, but like isn't there like the number of bytes in a file defined somewhere in there? Because I know it gives a number of blocks, but like that's like aligned to a particular number, like 4,000 something or some shit like this. Yeah, here ST blocks. Oh, ST size, file size, in bytes. Oh, that's perfect. So I guess I just use this. I mean, I'm not gonna do this today, but like just for future me, use stat st size to get file size and set some like true when current line is the latest one. Okay, so yeah, that's one way to implement it, I think, which would be efficient. Oh, but what about standard input? Huh. Does that even work on standard input? Like, no, shut up. Foo par base. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Wait, I'm actually retarded. Okay, no need for this complicated bullshit. I mean, I still need to have a flag, like if it's the last line or not, but where is my third? Next line. So I have a get line here. OF, yes. So here we managed to get the line, but we should do like if FOF. Where is my file? File is just called file. If after reading the line it is the end of the file, we said a line last. Let's write it in English. Last line is equal to true, which will be a last line false, and this is a boolean, and so this is just a boolean flag. It will be raised when it needs to be raised, and I need to reset it somewhere, but I'm not sure when. I guess I can just... What does FOF return again? It's just an int. Returns non-zero if the end of the file indicator is set for stream. Otherwise it returns 0. So it's true if... Okay. So I can just do last line is equal to this. Is there some kind of caveats for this FOF thing? Returns non-zero if the end of the file indicator is set for the stream, otherwise it returns 0. Otherwise it returns 0. Yes, that's fine. But it says like return some non-zero thing, which I guess is fine as well. But since it's a boolean, I think I would like to like flip it twice, just to make sure it's either 1 or 0. I don't know. It's like paranoia. Because if I say that at some point last line equal to true, and it's somehow this function is fucking weird, and it returns like a 2 when it's true, this wouldn't actually be true. So I think flipping it twice is safe, but let's put a comment so as to not confuse future Charles. Man FOF says non-zero when OF reached but last line is Boolean and true yeah, sets to 1. So I want to make sure that it is actually 1 by flipping twice, which is this. That's a bit of a long comment, but yes, let's put it here. Okay. Okay. Do I want to? Okay. Does the still pass? Does the test still pass? Yes. Won't be testing this today, but it's nice that I already have an implementation that might work. And yeah, I already have implemented this, but I think I'm too lazy to test it today. So I think I will just end the stream. Because, yeah. But this stream was like kind of a weird experiment, but I actually didn't talk into the void for like an hour and a half. I mean, not completely. I don't know, maybe you're just all bots, like the 4 of you, so. So anyway. That's it. Well, I think I'll do just what I did tomorrow, but for more time. And I would actually really like to just finish this freaking SED implementation that I've been, that I started like freaking 3 years ago. It would be nice to actually have some commitment and, what do you say? Follow through. So yeah. See you tomorrow.